What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the La Liga career mode. It's episode number 19, returning today on the back of qualifications of the knockout stages of the Champions League, remaining top on goal difference / head-to-head, 17 games in, 2 games away from the halfway stage. Today, we're going to get through to the January transfer window, which was coming right after our first game, actually. We'll have the Copa del Rey when that comes around, and I forgot about this, we've got the Super Cup, with the semi-final against Real Sociedad. Loads to get through, man. Let's just crack straight on. So, first game, and a big one as well, the side that finished runners-up last year after we tanked the end of the season and finished in third. Atletico Madrid away at the Metropolitano, Vamos Almeria. I say we tanked. We didn't really tank, but we just couldn't hold on. You know, there are a lot of similarities last season to, you know, what we're seeing this year with Girona, of course, in La Liga. They were trying to hold on to their battle with Real Madrid. Last season with Arsenal against Man City as well. But this season it does feel somewhat different, I'm not going to lie. Right from kickoff, Almeria in front, and you knew he was going to get a goal tonight. Sergio Camelo. What did we talk about in the last episode, man? Whenever a player is back at their former ground, they always seem to get either an assist or a goal if they're a forward. Sergio Camelo took just 4 minutes to score back in the Metropolitano. Almeria in front. It's a phenomenon that happens mostly in FM, if I'm being honest. However, I have noticed it more and more in CM as well. I don't think there is anything coded into the game. I'm not saying that players get an attribute boost or anything like that, but it does feel like it. It certainly does. As we take the lead. I mean, you think about it, you know, Delafeu scoring against Sevilla earlier this season. Granted, he only had a loan spell there, but even so, we had Gabri Vegas scoring back at Celta Vigo. And now Sergio Camelo getting a goal as well. As look, man, oh, great dribbling, but Yulin bails me out. Fast start to the game, certainly more goals tonight. I know it's pre-game. I've left Gabri Vega around and started Lozano. I often do this. You might notice this. I often do this away in a big contest. I'll put in an extra DM just to shore up the back line. Someone he's not going to venture far. He's not going to venture far forward, but he's just there to protect the back four and play simple passes as well. So in this game, that's Paul Lozano's job, and he's doing it very well too. It frees up more space for Timber to get forward as well and help out on the offensive end too. It's something I do recommend if you are away from home. I don't know what's going on with my shirt there. If you are away from home against a big team and you do fear a little bit, put in an extra DM. It can be really, really helpful. As Sergio Camelo bags his brace. Everyone knew he was going to get a goal tonight, and in 43 minutes he's got 2. Oh yes, William Gutierrez. He's been a great pickup. You know, we spent big to bring him in from Valencia, but worth every penny thus far. He's been a great signing to battle with Centelles for first choice LB spot, with Camelo sent down the right. Keeps it in play. He's got 2 men ahead of him. One is Delafeu, the other is Bakayoko. It will come to him. There's Ramazani. There's the third. And that is one of the best performances of the season. 3-0 away at Atletico. Absolutely dominated this game from start to finish. Games like this one, just like the Man City win in the last episode, are the matches where I'll look back on and say, oh yeah, we are now one of the big teams. No doubt about that. 3-0 away at the Metropolitano and played Atletico off the park in their own backyard. That is a sign that we are now one of the big 4 in Spain. And as we are about to enter the winter break, we do see 2 players. Oh no, Matteo! Want pro deals. And well, do you know what, to be fair, I'm glad it's happening now and not at the end of the season. I did not see Matteo asking for a pro deal this season because he's only just turned 16. He's literally only just turned 16, but he's asking for a pro deal. And we know this guy is the Spanish wonder kid with 93, 94 potential. So in a weird way, it's kind of a good thing. So we can loan him out in January. And Ibrahim, was it Mazmoud or was it which one was it? Yeah, Mazmoud Ibrahim also wants a pro deal as well. So it is indeed the left mid Algerian. So we'll give them both pro deals and we'll get them loaned out straight away. But just to confirm it, I will show you Double M will have potential to be special, and that is never in doubt. This kid is the real deal. And Mazmoud, for those curious, shows great potential. Not quite sure how good he'll become in this team. His technical stats at just 17 are really solid, to be fair. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sorry, I can't even tell you how excited I am for this guy, man. Seriously, like, it's just unbelievable stats. And again, the frustrating thing is he's 6'3", but he only has 42 strength, which is so frustrating. If I could beef this guy up, get him on a creatine cycle, you never know, man. This guy could turn into the Spanish Erling Haaland, but I think his strength is just far too low for that to ever end up being the case, especially with the incredibly low aggression as well. You probably look at his stats here and say he's more of a winger, more of an inside forward, I would say. But anyway, for now we'll keep him at striker and we'll try and get him loaned out. And he does have a loan offer from a Serie B side, Cittadella. Do I like that move? I don't know. I prefer him go to the Segunda Division if I'm being honest here. So I think I'll wait. I've said this before. It's not important. Like in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. As we do see our fullback Hassan go out on loan to Turkey. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. But Rodez, the French side, now want to take him as well. It's just I would just prefer it. I would just prefer it. But a League 2 side and a Serie B side. So we've got second tier sides from both Italy and France. But what we really want is a second tier side from Spain to go and take him. And as the January window is here, just over $500,000 in the budget. We're not going to do anything in January, man. Right now we're top of La Liga. We've got the Copa del Rey coming this month as well. We've got the Super Copa. We're into the last 16 of the Champions League. We don't need to do anything in this window. I do want to show you the loan report though, how my youngsters are getting on right now. I know I get asked sometimes, so, how are your youth players getting on out on loan? Well, I'll show you in today's episode. So you've got Ray at Young Boys, he's grown 4. Saeed, so good they named him twice, is up 3 at AZ Alkmaar. I was really hoping for the loan massive spike. He hasn't had it, sadly. Kaiki is just not growing, and I don't know why. He's only up 1 at Crystal Palace. Al Amri is up 6 at Palermo, though. You'd love to see that. Hassan's just gone out on loan, of course. Then for 4, we've got Bryce Gomez in the second tier. He's grown 2 this year. Gui Guedes is up 1 at Rayo Vallecano Madrid. Vasic is growing slowly, but gradually, up 1 at Sporting Lisbon. Al Harabi has grown 1 at Andorra. Carrillo's grown 5 at Palermo, so I don't know what they're doing at Palermo right now, but lots of growth there for my young players, both out on loan at Palermo. Mahmoud Ahmed is up 2 in Charlotte right now in the MLS, and Rashad is up 2 at Levante, though of course that deal is probably going to come permanent come the end of the season, as they've got a buy option at the end of that loan as well. So we do have a bid for Sergio Camelo. Just scored a brace in that game against Atletico Madrid. He has been saying he wants more game time. He'd be a starter at Atalanta, but right now he's a starter here as well. He's going nowhere. And as we accept a loan offer for Ibrahim from Orlando City, we see that Sergio Rico might join Darmstadt on a free. Totally fine with me. We've literally only just brought him in for the squad. I think he's played 1 meaningless game for us. It was the Champions League match day 6 against PSV. So totally fine with that. He was just here to mentor young Julian, and he's done a decent job. So totally fine letting him go on a free transfer. That was the plan anyway. As Ibrahim's going to go out and loan to the MLS. I really want to get Matteo to the second tier of Spain, but I don't know if a loan offers are going to come in or not. But yeah, there we go. So Sergio Rico, he'll have 2 years here, and then when the summer window opens, he'll join Darmstadt in Germany. Totally fine with me. I always say it, man. I like a senior goalkeeper to mentor the young ones. Sergio Rico, he'll be 2 years here and then going to Germany. Right, next up, our first game outside the winter break, and the official halfway stage is reached at the end of this game. Real Valladolid at home, aim to stay top of the table. Go on, Delafeu, off you go. Now, what a ball. And, what a save as well. You know, I get asked sometimes, why don't you use the power shot? Or barely, why do you barely use the power shot? I don't really think it makes, really, any kind of difference at all. If I'm being totally honest here. Like, I still feel I can get a ridiculous amount of power with a normal, just taken shot without finesse, just a smash shot. When you use a power shot, other than the animation, I don't really see it making any difference at all. Keeper makes a good save there, but even so, whether I went with a normal shot there or a power shot, I don't think it would have made the slightest bit of difference. Edgar to Gabriel Vega. That's a great touch by Delafeu, who's had a great start to the game as well, as Bakayoko must finish, and does. Top corner from Bakayoko, and the ex-PSV winger makes it 1-0. Fast start from Almeria, the opener was coming, and now we've got it. Camelo to Delafeu. I see you, Bakayoko, and I'll try. Wonderfully placed ball by Gabriel Vega. And Bakayoko, for his second, hits the post, but Delafeu says, turn into rebound like a real number 9 would. 2-0 Almeria, and already it feels like the job's done. And there we go, the unbeaten run continues for Almeria. Enemies will stay top at the official halfway stage. We were here last season, and we know what happened there as well. Taking nothing for granted, it's only half time. Yep, officially halfway through the season. Here is the league table, and my goodness, it is tight. 3 teams separated on the head-to-head record. Us just ahead of Barcelona, who are +7 GD as well. And Bilbao, the team in 3rd right now, all on 46 points though. Ridiculous. Well, as tight as it can get, really, with Real Madrid in 4th. But of course, after last season, you know you can't ever rule these guys out. Even Atletico in 5th and Valencia in 6th could still make runs to join the top 3 as well. Betis, Getafe, Villarreal, and UD Las Palmas make up the top 10. And the bottom 3 in La Liga right now, Mallorca, Leganes, and Girona as well. Yep, shaping up to be a really dramatic season. The individual stats though for the players: Sanchez leading the way in the race to Golden Boot, 2 clear of our man Gerard Deulofeu, but he also got Carmelo and Bakayoko on 7 apiece in the top 15 as well. Nice to see, as we certainly improved our goal scoring this year. And Ramazani just makes it on there as well in 25th place. Bakayoko leading the way in the race for the assist title. What a debut year he's having with 10 in 19, going for the assist title Deulofeu won last year. Several players here with Almeria on the list, which you love to see as well. And of course Ulam going for that Golden Glove back to back, and this year trying to get the record amount of clean sheets in La Liga as well. Last year got to 19 for the season. This year he's already on 13 in 19 games. What an investment he's been from Bilbao. After the game as well, massive bid from Crystal Palace for Sergio Camelo, looking to reinvest in the post-Roy Hodgson era. Well, he scored 3 on the weekend, of course, but he's not going to join their side there at Selhurst Park. He's staying with me. And there we go. Ibrahim is off and out on loan as well to Orlando City. So we'll keep an eye on him there at the MLS. And I want to see that loan bid is for Martinez too. It is from, Polish side. I don't mind him going out there to try and get beefed up, to be fair. I think that'll be quite fun. I actually quite like that, to be honest. They're in 3rd place and several points off Lech Poznan and Legia Warsaw, but I quite like the idea of that. 16 years old, just turned 16, throwing him out there in Poland and saying, go on, mate, sink or swim. I quite like that. Go on, off you go. Off you go. Just 6 months, but yeah, see how you get on in your debut season. I quite like that. Right, next up, Valencia away at Mestalla in the Copa del Rey last 32. Last year we were knocked out in this round by Mallorca. We've never gone further than the last 16, and this year I'm targeting the quarters. To get there though, we need to get through this round first. Vamos Almeria. I mentioned before, but the thing I love about the Copa del Rey the most, no replays. Get it done on the night. Get the result done on the night. Don't want another game in the calendar. Don't want another fixture to worry about. Just want the conclusion wrapped up. If not in 90, then in 120. But this is the worst possible start. Sergi Canos fires in the opener, and Valencia in front. What is it about the Copa del Rey in this save, man? First season we were knocked out by a 2nd-tier side in the last 16. Last year we were knocked out by Mallorca in the first round we entered, which is this one, the last 32. And this year, okay, fair enough, a tougher opponent in Valencia away at Mestalla, but even so, down in the first half. Just cannot get it sorted in the domestic cup right now. I used to phrase a lot, one gotta go. And out of the league, the Champions League and the cup, of course I would choose the cup, but even so, I've got far more chance of winning this than the Champions League, I would say. So, as Bakayoko turns and is denied by Georgie. Could really do with finding a leveler before the half-time whistle is blown. 10 to go, still down by 1. First real chance. As Camelo hits the bar, and then guys, what a save! Mamardashvili. He's a great goalkeeper, Mamardashvili, and he's a giant, absolute giant. 6'6" or 6'7", I think. Massive, massive, massive height. Great frame, excellent body, and so physically imposing. And as a shot stopper as well, brilliant. And that is why we're still down. As Bakayoko turns our former left-back solo. We might find a leveler here. Sergio Camelo amongst the goals recently. Says Mamardashvili won't keep that one out. Camelo with the finish, in amongst the goals. Almeria back on level terms. Bakayoko wins it back. Deulofeu, Timber. Deulofeu for the winner. Even with 18 to go, I think that'll do it. Gerard Deulofeu to the rescue once again as Almeria complete a comeback. Got to start performing better in the cup, man. And this year I said quarterfinals bare minimum for me, so Come on, mate. This needs to be held on to here. And I think it will be too. Camelo to Delafeu. Wonderful touch and ball out wide. And Melamed. Oh, Nico. In behind Correa. Delafeu's with him. One extra pass. Camelo's there too. Good night, Valencia. Comeback complete. 3-1, Almeria. Progress to the last 16 confirmed. Yep, did it the hard way, but did it regardless. Almeria through to the last 16. Fingers crossed we'll get a favourable draw and a second tier side. And I'm pretty sure we'll find out directly on the conclusion of the game as well, because the Copa del Rey ties are all played, I believe, the same night. So as we see, Real Madrid knocked out by a second tier side for the second year in a row. That's crazy. Before we play the Super Cup game, we should see the draw and we'll take on, it's not a second tier side, it's another tough one away, Villarreal on the road. Okay, alright, bring them on. Got through Valencia, we can get through Villarreal. As we see a bid for Centelles, and it is the team we're going to face in the Cup next. Villarreal want to take him, but even though he's lost his place this season as a first choice left back, we still love him. And want to keep him, of course, one of the Almeria OG since we arrived. But for Martinez, I love this man. We're sending him to Szczecin in Poland. Nice city, to be fair. But yeah, he's off there to concentrate on his football as a 16-year-old. I love that. Throw the kid in at the deep end, man. He's going to Poland on his own as a 16-year-old boy. Beef up, young man. Oh, he's turned the move down, though. That's gutted. He's too scared. He's just a boy. He don't want to go to Poland. He's only 16. Doxy, come on. Give the kid some slack, man. Right, following game. Real Sociedad in the Super Cup semi-final. Glorified friendly, yes, but still technically a trophy. We'd like to get to the final and try and win. Vamos Almeria. This is straight up not been a good game. I've got a strong lineup out there, to be fair, but just have not played well. And as Centelles finds Camelo, I see you, Delafeu. Just couldn't feed it through. That's what's been missing in this game. Just have not had the final ball to get a man free on goal. If I had that, I'm confident we would have... That's better. That's better. Taking the lead. Oh, Camelo. Right on cue. He's been the man in the moment recently, but he's missed a target. How on earth did I not win the game there? Awful miss. That's precision finishing, man. You know, back in the older days, if you will, when we didn't have this turned on. Any shot from that sort of distance practically always finds the back of the net. If it's not a weldy save of the keeper, you'd never miss a target. But this time we do, and this time we're punished for it. Bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. I don't think you can call us billion-pound bottle jobs, but we certainly have bottled it in the Basque region. Awful. Absolutely awful. Yep, no matter how you look at this, I've absolutely blown it. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Embarrassing. I've just let them walk straight through. Granted, the game's over. I've literally just given the ball away from kickoff and let them walk straight through. Embarrassing. Second loss of the season coming at the Real Arena. Granted, it's the Super Copa. We're not that fast, but it's the manner of defeat that's the most frustrating thing. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. Should have won it, and now conceded 2 goals in the space of 2 in-game minutes. And you want to win major honours with this Almeria side, Doxy boy? Not playing like that. That's embarrassing. You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh. Top of the Liga. You're having a laugh. Embarrassing. Sociedad. I mean, to be fair, Sociedad are a really solid side, but they're having an off year. They're having a really, really off year. Only 6 wins in 19 in the league. That should not have happened. That should not have happened. Embarrassing. And I've just bottled a chance at our first on this season. Again, granted, it's the Super Copa, but it's a trophy regardless that I would have liked to have possibly picked up. Let's bounce back in the following games, drop to second in the table. Sevilla away as we try and return to top spot in La Liga. Apologies if you can hear some drilling, by the way, guys. Building work going on. Even so, Sevilla away, back in La Liga. Let's get out to winning ways. Vamos Almeria. Yes, I said before, I've had to move. Rising rents in Manchester. I think anyone that lives in the area knows the pain too well, and yeah. So basically, I haven't moved to a nicer area, unfortunately, and there's quite a lot of building works going on at the moment within the area itself. Oh, Delafeu, what a lovely goal, makes it 1-0. But I'm not going to let it put me off, man. And I need to bounce back here as well. Gerard Delafeu with a wonderful little goal. Flicked on by Timber. Flicks it over his body. and then finishes on the volley at the near post. That's a great bit of technique from our number 9 to give us the opening goal in Seville. Got to win this. It's the building that's next to mine. That's the thing. It's not even in my building, but it feels like it's in my room. It's the building next to mine. Basically, the landlord owns a few like HMOs on this street. It's a very student-y area, sorry. And I think they're trying to, I don't know, renovate or build an extra room within that house yet. I don't know, but it's been going on for a few days now. Gerard Deulofeu makes it 2. Double up for Gerard 90 minutes in, and I say this all the time, man, but how do you respond? Actions, not words. Don't post an Instagram picture and put in the caption, "We must do better, #fight till the end." No, just go out there and get the job done. Deulofeu is the epitome of that. Sevilla, 2 goals down already. I think this is ours for the taking here. As Bakayoko wins it back, and this could be a really quick hat-trick for Deulofeu as well. If I get him behind his man, he's got to take it on early and puts it just wide. Arribas to Melamed, and Deulofeu wants it again. Of course he does. Oh, Gerard. No! Oh, what a goal! He'll keep showing respect, but he's shown no respect to Sevilla's backline there. He's just done them all in and made mincemeat out of them. Absolutely glorious. Scoot turn to beat one, then he picked him again, then a heel-to-heel flick to beat the other, and then the finish in the top corner to beat the keeper. A first half hat-trick for Deulofeu in just over half an hour. Man is dominating in Seville. Bakayoko to Deulofeu, got Poser out wide, and he'll get onto it. Bakayoko, wonderfully done, and Arribas makes it 4. What a performance in Seville. We say it all the time, man, don't talk about it, be about it. Almeria have done just that. Well, I would have taken 3 points over a Super Copa victory in the semi anyway, but it was the manner of the loss that disappointed me the most at the Real Arena, but the manner of the victory here was incredibly impressive. What a response from Almeria as we'll return to top of La Liga. That was an amazing win. You might have noticed that Deulofeu didn't get the match ball, by the way, and the reason being is because I subbed him off. You might notice that now, I just thought Bilbao might slip up there, and they did. Well done, Granada. You might have noticed that that now if you sub a player off, as Real Madrid won the Super Copa in the end, they don't actually go and get the match ball, which is strange because that never used to happen. That never used to happen, but for some reason now, when you sub a player off if they've got a hat-trick, they won't go and get the match ball. You have to keep them out there. Anyway, let's play a couple more, and as we get another loan offer for Martinez. Who wants Muhaid? Monaco. Interesting. Going to turn it down. But should we loan Matteo out there to Modena in the Serie B? Why not? Go on, off you go. 2-year loan this time. Off you go to Italy, young man. Yep, next up, Valencia in Andalusia, as only a win would see us return to top spot. Big game here, Vamos Almeria. Half an hour in. Good start from Almeria. What a ball that is. Oh, what a goal! And what did we say earlier in today's episode? When a player plays against his former team, he always seems to get a goal. It could be between the sticks, and you probably put money on him being first goal scorer. Miguel Gutierrez, signed from Valencia, has just scored his first for Almeria against who? Valencia. It was written. Gutierrez with a finish, Almeria in front. 5 to go. It's not been a great game by any stretch of the imagination, but again, defensively, I tell you what, Edgar and Copete are a heck of a partnership, man. Seriously, we've got the best defence in the division. And Yulin's great between the sticks. Our new fullback duo is solid as well. It's Edgar and Copete that, to me, deserve most of the plaudits. Just got to see out this last attack. And we do. Copete to Edgar, and the skipper will hoof it clear. But it's Gutierrez that will get the plaudits for the winner against his former team. Scrappy, grind out victory. But that's what champions need to do. Still pick up the dub when they're not at their best. Big 3 points at home. Right, let's do one more game today. Villarreal away at the Estadio de la Ceramica, aiming to get through to the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey for the first time ever. Vamos Almeria. And again, I do apologise for the drilling today, guys. Hopefully it'll finish at some point this week. But yeah, they started on Friday, and they worked on Saturday, and obviously they had yesterday off, and today they're back again. Hopefully they'll finish by the end of the week. Oh dear, oh dear. You know what? dream of mine to one day be a homeowner. I don't know if it's ever going to happen now, but I tell you what, it would it would certainly be wonderful, and it's all I can think of right now with this drilling. Instead of Faye, hits the bar, and Bakayoko's header is kept out by Jose Sarr, kept back into the middle, and Timber finishes from close range and blasts it home and said, my goodness, that was hard to do. If at first you don't succeed, try again. First Delafay off the woodwork, then Bakayoko's header cleared off the line by Jose Sarr. But that's great intelligence by Bakayoko there, not letting it drop behind, keeping the chance alive, and finding Timber bursting into the 6-yard area to convert into the open goal. Great hustle from Bakayoko, Almeria in front. There's a reason why he's topping assists right now in La Liga. Bakayoko, and there's a reason why this guy's topping clean sheets. Yulan, what a save. Looked like a certain leveler for Villarreal, but what a stop by Agarazabala. And obviously, whilst this game doesn't count towards individual stats in the league, they're showing their pedigree in the cup as well. As Delafeu finds Melamed, and what a swing this is going to be from what would have been tied at 1-1 to 2-0 up. That is the importance of having a keeper like Yulan, who is so impressive between the sticks. Keeps us still in front, we go on the other end, and Melamed makes it too. Well, I said this year I wanted us to get to the quarterfinals of the Cup for the first time in a save. Job done after 2 difficult away day victories against solid La Liga sides. Let's see who we got in the quarterfinals, because the draw will be made directly after this. And fingers crossed, we'll have one of the few Segunda Division sides that are remaining. As Atletico have made it through. Those are the boys we're trying to avoid. They and Barcelona, of course, and Bilbao, of course, having a great season as well. But fingers crossed, it won't be one of them. Here we go, Copa del Rey quarterfinals. It is them, Atletico Madrid, this time in Andalusia. But a very difficult tie regardless. Bring on Simeone's boys. And that'll do it for today's episode, guys. So big thank you for watching the La Liga career mode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. Once again, apologies for the background noise, guys. Hopefully it'll be sorted out for the next episode onwards, but no promises. But have a great day regardless. Much love, and don't miss the next episode, man. We got Real Madrid at home to take on last season's champions. We'll have that Copa del Rey quarterfinals at home to Atletico Madrid as well, and we'll have deadline day, possibly make some moves, and the first leg of the Champions League last 16 against Leipzig as well. Have a great day. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.